Hey, this is an extra webcast. It's 10:15 Eastern time. Wall Street's been open for 45 minutes, and the Nasdaq's just getting creamed. I mean, it's just getting creamed. And the reason I'm doing this webcast is, all of a sudden the bonds went back 9-10. Now they're 8-9. But the Dow futures, which are actually trading higher, the Dow's up still 25 points. The futures are up 40, and the S&P futures, which are lower, but they need, if we're going to see some sort of where it gets ugly, and I truly believe in, it's been the Nasdaq that's taken us higher. For the longest time, it's been the Nasdaq. I think it's up 16-17% this year. If all of a sudden this Nasdaq is going to start taking us lower, well, then we need to see the S&Ps and the Dow futures to follow suit. And if they decide to look across at the Nasdaq and say, what the hell are we doing up here? Right now the SPUs are 82.5. Dow futures are still 26,000. I mean, and change. But all of a sudden, take 100 points off the Dow futures, take 10 handles off the S&Ps, and all of a sudden then they're joining the bearish party. And if that's the case, you don't want to be short the bonds. That's all I have. I'm still long 2 bonds, and if this S&P and Nasdaq decide they want to start following through, S&P and Dow futures decide they're going to start following through to the downside, and it gets a little bit ugly, I will definitely scalp more bonds to the long side. That's all I got.